technology impacted my business? I would say that overall, technology is probably the overriding factor in my business these days. I remember going back to the original MLS books and the paper contracts where we'd meet with clients and everything would be executed in person. These days, the technology that's available allows us to be so much more efficient and effective in how we interact both with our clients and with each other and our peers in the real estate industry. Personally, I love the Form Simplicity product. That allows me to electronically store and generate my forms. I then can move that through DocuSign to deliver those documents to either my clients or to my co-broke agents, which allow me to be much more effective and focus my time on the best services I can provide to my clients. That integration with iPad technology and iPhone technology, I feel has created a complete mobile environment where we're able to interact regardless of location or regardless of hardware to be able to efficiently and effectively process through the transaction.
Technology has kept me in real estate. I never thought that 21 years later I'd still be here, but every year, every month I'm finding something new and exciting. My current really exciting thing is Videolicious, a great app for iPhone and iPad where I'm starting to do video blogs. I'm going to be doing one right here at the conference and doing it in like 5 minutes. So real estate has just so changed in my years in doing it, from house tours and instant messaging and Twittering and Facebook. But I'm going to say video blogging right now is the really cool way that's affecting my business.
I had a client who left on vacation and his dream house came up while he was gone, and I took a video with my digital SLR and uploaded several video files. Tend to be very large, so was able to upload several video files to a Dropbox and share the Dropbox with him instead of emailing the individual files, and then prepared an offer on Form Simplicity, sent it through DocuSign, had him sign it from far away, so he actually had the house under agreement without ever even seeing it. I have another client that I'm working with now who's actually a professor for one of the local universities. He's in Germany for 3 months, and a property came up that he's very interested in. I have to go video that in a couple of days. You can't really email those video files, so you have to upload them to a service like Dropbox and just share the folder.
Here today at a Mass Association of Realtors conference to be at a committee meeting, to be showing property while I'm actually working with buyers and sellers. I can do a presentation on site with my iPad that is really very far away from me, text a message on my iPhone while reading emails, and letting my clients and customers know that I'm still connected, I'm there for them.
You'd have a roll of film with 36 exposures, you'd take the photos, you'd run out and have them printed, then you'd have to mail them to the MLS system. I know I'm dating myself now, but then, you know, we were able to scan them, and now with digital images, we're simply able to upload them. If you have a bad day, if the weather's bad, if it's snowing, you can upload the photo with the snow and then the next day change it to the photo with the sun. So we're able to do a lot more for our sellers, floor plans, all sorts of attachments to listings that we weren't able to do before, that enables us to give buyers more information that in turn helps our sellers. Condo docs, for example. There used to be a time where you would have to obtain a condo doc and you'd have to mail it to somebody or meet them because you didn't have the means to duplicate it, never mind provide it electronically. So the electronic, the first thing I do when I get a set of condo docs is, if it isn't in a PDF format, I will scan it and attach it to the listing or keep it available on my mobile device, so if I do get any inquiries, I'm able to address them immediately. So I think our days get longer in this business, or it seems as though they do, but I think that we're doing more. We're able to do more during that time frame, and technology has allowed us to provide a higher level of service. And on the buying end, you know, there was times where you would spend hours at a town hall investigating a property, public record information, assessor's maps, deeds, etc., when now a lot of that information about a property can be obtained by looking at aerial maps that can be achieved through the internet. So you can give a buyer a sense of an area before that buyer may even head out to that property. And as real estate agents, we do a great job of promoting the strongest and most positive features of a home. But if the strongest and positive feature for that buyer isn't living next door to a shopping mall or a a sand and gravel pit and there happens to be one there, then the buyer may want to know about that before they head out. So again, that's a tool that allows us to make better use of our time, gives the buyer a bigger perspective on what the property offers, and allows us more information on properties that we might be working with our buyers on that they've expressed interest.
The cloud computing and the iPads and the mobile devices has also just jumped ahead so much so that information is readily available to both clients, to realtors, that when you're out showing, you can get them the information they need then and not take days to get it. You can put in offers right through the iPads and get all of the information. Wonderful, wonderful time to be a realtor. Technology certainly has helped a lot.
Primarily for email, and I love it because it gives me a great trail of conversations, because I'm over 50 and can be forgetful about what I said and what I wanted to say to clients. I've also done YouTube videos with the monthly statistics for my specific marketplace, and I also send things out to, statistics out to my clients via email. I text and do a lot of offer forms late night in my fuzzy pajamas to my clients via the email. So I use the technology that works best for me, and that's what I gravitate towards most frequently.
I've been in business for about 17 years now, and so I've seen a lot of changes over that time frame, and I can honestly say, I look back and I wonder how we got everything done without the technology that we have nowadays. So it's really enabled me to be more efficient, to service my clients and customers, again, more efficiently and in a better manner, and allowed me to do more business, and also to organize my family life, if you will, and have more downtime. So I think it's been a great thing, and I look forward to the technology changes that are certain to come down the road.
If you're not in the same location with your clients and you need to have something signed, we use either DocuSign or .loop. Either one of those packages are wonderful for capturing customer signatures when they're not in the same proximity with you. I've had clients sign price changes, offers, purchase and sales, whether they're traveling or they're in a restaurant or they're at the airport, just by using DocuSign or .loop. It's so easy, and you control the transaction. You control that form. You pull it up, you indicate where on the form they have to initial and sign, and they can only initial and sign where you have indicated. It's very easy, very streamlined, and it's very controlled. You can also control who it goes to first, second, third, fourth, or maybe there's one person, 2 people, 10 people. You can CC attorneys. It's such an easy process, and then you have a copy that you can forward to the next person. Once it's fully executed, you can email it to whoever needs to have a copy that wasn't CC'd on the DocuSign or .loop conversation.
I want to take these things that I've learned, and I want to put them not only for my company, but out there for realtors who are struggling, realtors who need to find a way to find their niche or find their way of doing business, because it's this is what's happening. Things change every day. Google Hangouts is now where I have my meetings with people across the world, for a company I started with them, which is on keyword research and on speed rankings. So these things are happening all the time, and because of what you're doing, you're letting people know that to be found on the web is possible, and to incorporate all of these tools in their real estate career and make them a professional is exciting. And you know what? It's totally possible, because if I can do it from my little living room and with my best friend, then anybody can do it.